Child's information at risk at school. WRTV Investigates has uncovered a growing number of cyber attacks on Indiana school districts.
This is the big story. These incidents can cost schools precious time, money, and even compromise your child's personal information. WRTV Investigates' Kara Kenny explains why cyber attacks are on the rise.
Cyber criminals love to target schools because they're a treasure trove of personal information. Cryptocurrency makes it even easier for them to get paid undetected and steal money from your child's school.
Has everybody seen Windows 10 come up?
Like many teens, these Ben Davis High School students spend a lot of time online. For seniors Madeline Russell and Cameron Davenport, cybersecurity is top of mind.
Not sharing your password, being aware of what websites you're visiting.
They say staying cyber safe is a necessity these days.
We have our phones, we have our tablets, we have laptops, PCs.
Have you ever thought about schools being a target of a cyber attack?
Oh yes, for sure, because I feel like schools have a lot of valuable information.
Wayne Township has not had any cyber attacks, but many schools have not been so fortunate. More than 1,300 cybersecurity incidents have impacted schools nationwide over the past 6 years, according to K-12 Security Information Exchange, a nonprofit aimed at protecting schools from cybersecurity risks.
School cybersecurity incidents are growing more frequent. They're growing more significant.
Why are cyber attacks such a concern for schools?
Schools haven't caught up. The administrators view this as an IT issue. So they don't understand it. They go, that's why we have an IT team, an IT director to do it.
Also, schools house valuable information about your children. Cyber criminals want to sell it on the dark web to someone who can create an identity in your child's name. And because it's a child, it could go undetected for years. In Indiana, a new law took effect in July 2021 that requires schools and local governments to report cybersecurity incidents to the state's Office of Information Technology within 48 hours. WRTV Investigates has uncovered in the last year, Indiana school districts reported 46 cyber attacks and attempted attacks. What do those numbers say to you?
There's a lot of cyber attacks out there.
What do you say to parents in schools that are like, this can't happen here?
Oh, it's happening everywhere.
One school reported this phishing email, which appeared to come from the Treasury Department, discussing the school's W-9 tax form. That could be considered an attempted attack.
Oh, absolutely, and that's the most we're seeing.
The new law does not require the state to name which districts have been attacked, so WRTV Investigates started compiling our own list. In 2019, Penn Harris Madison, one of the largest districts in the state, suffered a malware attack, forcing the district to shut down its servers. In 2020, a cyber attack took down the internet at Southern Hancock County schools. Last year, hackers shut down phones and internet at Logansport schools, and in Duneland, employee birthdays and social security numbers were subject to a data breach. And in June 2022, Mooresville schools experienced what it called a computer network disruption. A ransomware group claimed to have stolen student records. However, the district says after months of investigation, those claims remain unverified. Eastern Hancock Schools suffered a cyber attack on its camera system last year. The district lost a day of instruction while it addressed the issue. Would you consider this sort of a minor incident?
Well, I mean, I don't think this kind of thing ever feels minor, but we have a wonderful technology staff that was able to restore everything just as it was prior to, and we really did not lose anything at all.
Did the school district have to pay anything?
No, we did not.
But other schools are paying big bucks. WRTV Investigates filed records requests and found Indiana schools have paid tens of thousands of dollars to help recover from cyber attacks and to improve their IT systems after the fact. Bago schools spent $10,000 to upgrade their firewall. Logansport pays a company $30,000 a year to help monitor its systems 24/7. Mooresville is spending $80,000 a year on cyber protection. And Duneland Schools has paid more than $280,000 for cybersecurity services and consulting. These attacks also cost schools precious time away from teaching kids. Not only do they have to report to the state, schools should also report to the FBI. What is the FBI doing about this?
The FBI has
Special agent in charge of the FBI's Indianapolis field office, Herb Stapleton, says if they're notified quickly, the FBI can actually stop ransom payments from getting to the criminals.
trying to go after the money and follow the money, and then to target the actual infrastructure that these individuals use.
How easy or difficult is it to catch these people?
It takes an extraordinary amount of investigative work. As you might imagine, many of these criminals live in countries that don't cooperate with the United States.
The FBI sees a lot of cyber attacks originate from Russia, China, Iran, and North Korea. Attacks on schools, even small ones, can impact national security.
The money that they get from that cyber breach goes right back into their illegal business.
Cameron and Madeline are earning an associate's degree in cybersecurity while they're still in high school. They hope to use their skills to stop attacks in their tracks.
We've created an interactive map of cybersecurity incidents at schools throughout our state. Just click on a marker to learn more about what happened. And if you know of an incident we don't have listed here, make sure and let us know. Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Kara, getting the job done. If you can find that interactive map in this story right now on our website at WRTV.com. Kara outlined the problem. Here's the connection to the solutions to protect you and your family. Ask your school district if they have a cybersecurity incident response plan. Talk to your kids about good password practices on both their school and home devices. Now, to make it harder for someone to get into your accounts, use the two-factor authentication process when possible. And lastly, you may want to freeze your children's credit through the Indiana Attorney General's office website. That would help prevent criminals from opening new accounts using their information.